is an award-winning actress and star of such films as Pride and Prejudice and Atonement and Saving Grace. But you'll know her also as DCI Vera Stanhope. I was watching you last night. It was lovely in the hit series Vera. But we're here to talk primarily today about her new film, which is called Dragonfly. I was telling you about it because I watched it on Friday evening and I loved it. And I'm so excited to say welcome to Brenda Blethyn.
Thank you,
How are you, Brenda?
Thank you. I'm very well. Thank you.
Well, before we get into the film, this bag, your handbag, is a thing of great magnificence. What is it? Describe it to us.
Isn't it wonderful? I bought it in Gabriel's Wharf, just along the Thames there. Isn't it terrific?
It's a shop front.
Look, open the door.
What?
No, the other one.
This one here?
Yeah, it opens.
You're joking.
I'm not.
Okay.
Or is it the other side?
This
you go.
door. There's a door on the bag that opens. Is it a bookshop?
It's representing a
called
bookshop,
Between the Covers. Bookbinders and printers.
Isn't it great?
What?
I had one before this that was full of clocks, and there was a real fob watch hanging on the front, but they came off.
So did you just bump into past the shop?
No,
by?
I went there deliberately to buy another bag because the clock had come off the other one.
And you got the books.
And I got the books.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
As a book lover and a bibliophile, I have to say that is a lovely bag. You've great style, if I might say.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're looking marvellous.
Pretty smooth yourself, Ryan.
Dragonfly. The film that you're here to talk about primarily is it's a beautiful film. Can you, in the sense that it does get dark and of course it's sad, but there's something particularly for the first half with that
rather
relationship.
Uplifting.
Yeah. So why don't you tell us, give us the pitch if you like, and then we'll chat about it.
Yeah, I'm really proud of Dragonfly. I have to say, it's with the wonderful Andrea Riseborough and written and directed by Paul Andrew Williams, and it's about the unlikely relationship between an old lady, it's me, who's recently had a fall and can't get out of the house. She's normally quite robust and can do her own shopping and so on, but she's had a fall, and her son, doing the right thing, gets some carers in several times a week to look after her.
Yeah.
And it's about the unlikely relationship between her and a young, how should we call it, social misfit who lives next door.
Yeah, not a bad person.
Not a bad person, but a lot of people will suspect her of all sorts.
Yeah, and write her off.
I'm right, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a very unlikely friendship.
Yes.
And she sits outside, she's got this ferocious looking dog. Who would make anyone sit back, actually, and be wary of, as I am when I take my dog for a walk. If the ferocious one comes the other way, I'm very wary of them.
You know the kind of dog you're talking about. They have a sort of swag about
an aura about them, don't they?
Yeah.
And this friendship develops. It's totally unexpected, and it's very, very ordinary, really, and kind of mundane. She comes in, she does a bit of shopping for her. Meanwhile, the carers are coming in, and this young lady thinks she's not being looked after well enough.
They're not minding her newfound friend and neighbour enough, and they don't remember your name, and
things like that.
And you know, it's a reflection on some people, not all. We know that, but this film is gosh, it resonates for anyone who has a mother of a certain age or an auntie or will go, okay, I know where we are here, and there's loneliness, there's kindness, there's people who
it's almost a romance, the first part of it, because it's just so lovely that both of these lonely people have found friendship. But then it takes a very dark turn, and I think it's all the more shocking because what's happened previously is so ordinary and just so everyday and mundane, and it's quite a wrench. In fact, I've just read somewhere that it won the horror film festival in Lisbon.
And a horror film.
Yes.
I'm glad to say it won an award in the Galway Film Fleadh in Ireland.
It did.
Congratulations.
It won in Galway. I went to Galway.
Did
it was
you?
great. Yeah, I loved it.
It's my favourite.
Absolutely loved it.
It's a lovely city. It's always buzzy and fun.
And it won at Dinard in France. Yes.
I'm not surprised.
And it won in the Tribeca Film Festival. Andrea and I were lucky enough to win something. The film was nominated. So it's it kind of takes everyone by surprise. It shook everyone out of their seats practically halfway through in Tribeca.
Well, it's two films, I think, in some ways, because the first is a drama, and then the next is a thriller / horror twist.
It's because you question people's motives for doing things. Now, Elsie, the character I play, has a son who lives some distance away, so he doesn't get to visit her very often.
Yes.
Probably through no fault of his own, but judgments are made.
Correct, and he's remote sonning, if you will.
Yes, and he has booked the carers to come in and look after, which is the right thing to have done.
Yeah.
But you suspect people's motives throughout. Even the carers, you think, well, they're not doing the jobs properly. They've got a dozen people to see each day.
But there's an amazing scene, Brenda, in it where that trust is taken to it, and it feels mundane. But it's not really where the neighbour, she's a bit of she's troubled Colleen, Andrea Riseborough, who's brilliant in everything she does, like yourself, and she turns around and says, "Give me your ATM, your bank card, and I'll sort it out." And your face was our face. We're going, are you going to give her the
PIN number
and the whole? And where is it? And then you reach like a Rubicon of trust, and you say,
she says, "Well, you just use the tap. You don't need the number.
Right.
You just have to tap."
And you say, "Go on, you can."
And she says, "Well, that sometimes don't work, does it?"
Yeah, and off it goes. But it's an important moment.
Yeah, so you wonder, what is she up to? Because some vulnerable people are taken advantage of by unscrupulous people.
It also shows the sort of you're there and you're being. This happens quite a lot in the film where we see a shot of you being showered.
Yes.
You're not having a shower yourself necessarily. They're washing you, and it kind of brings you back to go, this is what carers do, this is what the cared for have to go through. It feels like there's a dignity issue, but actually it's very dignified, but it's just a change in your life.
It's just not being able to just do it yourself. I mean, she's normally independent, and now she is not, and is treated like she's lost some marbles, and she hasn't.
Not at all. We've more to discuss. Stick around. We've got to play a little bit of music. Simon, I'll come to your WhatsApp in a moment. Our guest Brenda Blethyn here. The film we're talking about is Dragonfly, and lots more to discuss in the next few minutes. You passed me by one day when you were in Reykjavik at the Iceland Noir Book Festival last year at the embassy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So you occasionally go to crime festivals, don't you?
Yeah, I enjoyed that one. Went with Anne Cleves, met Harlan Coben.
Yes, it was a good turnout.
Yeah.
So the year before at the same festival was Louise Penny and her co-author on Hillary Clinton. And Louise, as you know, is a great crime writer. And you've met her.
I met her at the crime festival in Maryland. Yeah.
And so you're a fan of hers too, I hope. She's here on Wednesday. So
tell her I have got some of her books. They're in my to-do list. Yes, to read list that I've got sitting there. Yeah.
How many years did you play the part of Vera?
It was 14 seasons, and it was 56 episodes, and they're 2 hours, well, with commercial breaks, 2 hours. So it was quite time-consuming.
I bet. How many hours a day were you filming for?
Oh, well, on set we were like 12 hours, but then there's all the preparation, there's makeup, travel, and all that.
It's a lot.
Hours on
it's
set.
a full-time job.
Yeah.
To what do you attribute the extraordinary success of Vera?
It's so well written.
Yeah.
The production values are so good. Silver print pictures, really, really good.
Yeah.
A lot of local technicians. They're very talented people. It kind of added such a wonderful frisson to the working
kind of character
atmosphere.
to it, nearly. Yeah.
So well written from Anne Cleves' books. She didn't write them all. She wrote all the books, obviously, but there were different writers coming in for.
The tally
creating,
plays and stuff,
there were 56. Anne's written 10, maybe 11 books now.
And what is the kind of the most recurring comment people say to you about that character? I'm just curious because I was watching
They say, "Aren't you little?" If I meet them, they say, "Aren't you little? You look enormous as Vera." I say, "Oh, thank you very much."
It's the coat. You're very distinctive. The hat and the scarf.
Well, in the book, she's a very big lady. Well, I'm not. I'm only 5'2", so you can't make me taller unless you put her in platforms. So they made me wider. Everything finishes at the hip, so it gets wider and wider.
So that's quite a good kind of costume change there.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a beautiful show, and you're wonderful in it. I have to tell you. Yeah, I know you kind of.
And it's also family viewing, so
that's it. It's clean.
But it doesn't lose the edginess of it. As well.
And how do you feel about it being over? Is there mild relief or fond farewell? Or
I think of it very, very fondly. I mean, if they won't, but if they suddenly says, "Will you do a special?" I would like a shot. Do it, but no, I had to each dye my hair every time I did Vera. This was bleached.
This is your blonde locks.
Dragonfly.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't come play Elsie looking like Vera.
No.
So the wonderful makeup lady sorted me out.
They
on
minded
that.
you.
Yeah.
But you'd go back for one last hurrah if they said, "Come on, we'll
that
just do."
won't happen. Yeah, but I would, because I had such fond memories of it. All the cast and crew were great. It was like family, really.
Yeah, it was lovely. Because I was watching it last night. I was thinking, this reminds me of the old days when I used to watch Inspector Morse, John Thaw.
Oh, that was great.
But Vera is in the same mould, and sure enough, just towards the middle and the end of the episode, out comes Kevin Whateley.
That episode, was it?
Yeah. Who was, of course, Lewis in the original. There's the collision of two great detective stories.
There's a charity in Newcastle called, that's every 2 years. They had to stop because of the pandemic. It's called Sunday for Sammy.
Yeah.
And a couple of years ago, I was asked to take part in that as Vera. They had detectives from different, and Kevin Whateley was one of them.
Get away. Yeah. So they had all from the different TV shows.
Johnny Vegas was the pathologist. It was very funny. And it was in this massive arena in Newcastle. And when Vera walked on at the end, the roof nearly lifted off. Can you imagine?
Because they probably consider her a local now at this stage.
Yeah, sort of honorary.
Honorary, yeah. You were busy. You finished wrapping on a program we mentioned on this show not too long ago, which is A Woman of
Substance. Channel 4 series. It follows the life of a young woman from the turn of the 20th century through to 1970.
Yeah.
And I only play her in the 1970s, and a brilliant young actress called Jessica Reynolds plays this young sort of parlour maid, skivvy to start with, but she's got a brain. Yeah. And she is very enterprising, and she decides to have a go at making a career for herself, opening a small shop and selling pies and things. And she grows to become like the richest woman in the world, thought to be, with a chain of shops like Harrods.
What a great story.
Very, very powerful. And I'm in it from when she's 79.
Okay, so it's kind of like The Crown, and you're in that point. Simon says, "Good morning. Looking forward to hearing Brenda, which you are now. I saw her in the play Haunted at the Royal Exchange in Manchester years ago, and it's still in my memory."
Oh, thank you so much. Well, that was written by the wonderful Edna O'Brien.
Yes.
And Niall Buggy.
Were you with Niall? Yeah, okay. So that was a good Irish crowd.
As you'd expect. I love him.
And did you? What about stage work now in the next year or two? That sounds like something.
Well, I haven't been able to do any whilst I've been doing Vera, but I came into the business to work in theatre.
Yes.
I never had any idea I'd ever be on telly or in a film. Yeah. It was the theatre that attracted me.
So would you go ahead up and do a play?
Yeah, but I'd be petrified. Can I still do it?
Do you have that nervousness about it?
Yeah. Oh, before I step onto the stage, I should be on a gurney. Honestly, I'm so frightened. But the second you step on, it's gone.
So it's like getting into cold water. You go, I don't want to get in there. Well, once you're in,
it's lovely.
Warmer. Yeah. So what sort of play would you like to do? Would you like to do something modern, something classic, something comedy?
Maybe some classics. Yeah. I wish they'd bring back, talking about that, we're going back to television, armchair theatre.
Oh,
Wouldn't
yes.
that be nice?
Yeah, lovely.
But I would like to do some live theatre. Yeah.
But then, look, somebody's listening and going, get Brenda on the boards immediately. Brenda, it's lovely to see you. For anyone who's wondering, what's Brenda Blethyn like in real life? Can I just tell you, you just got such a lovely vibe off you. You're just very kind, very unassuming, and you're one of the good ones. So it's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Ryan.
And congratulations on Dragonfly. It really is quite something. It's one of the best films I've seen this year, and I wish you well with it, and Andrea and the rest of the team. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Brenda Blethyn.